Cheers. Hi guys. They call it Stormy Monday. I don't sing. It's one of my favorite songs. Yeah, it's Monday, you guys. It's Monday. Happy Monday. Every day's a happy day, remember? Take a deep breath. I've been rushing again. Yeah. Just getting things organized. Yeah. Hi. What should we talk about, you guys? I have some ideas. I do. Just stuff that goes through my head. I'm still like on the Mormons. Yeah, I am. I have to, you know? I have to retrace everything that happened to us because they're going to have to pay. Yeah. They're going to have to pay for what they did to us. People don't get away with shit like this. I don't know why they thought they were going to get away with it. Probably because they have in the past with other victims. Yeah. And then here comes Elsa. Elsa, why'd you have to figure it out? You ruined it for them. Whoa. I got the squirrels in front of me. They're just being spunky. Spunky. You know how I talk about my Kangen water by Enagic. Enagic is a company, by the way. It's a Japanese company. It's like over 30 years old. It's very established. When I was still at church, I had just gotten my water machine. Yeah, my Kangen. So, you know, when you purchase a machine, you automatically qualify to become a distributor. So now you can get into a sales team and start selling these, okay? So I thought, you know, I couldn't wait to share with all my sisters at church. Yeah, because they were all bloated. They were all bloated. Like I used to be, right? And I just wanted to help them. Yeah, the bishop's wife was looking like 9 months pregnant. So, you know, Elsa wants to help everybody because I've been there, you guys. I laugh because I've been there and I figured it out. So I just wanted to share it with everybody at church, with all my sisters at church. So number one in line is the bishop's wife. She sees the change in me. She sees my body's changing, that I look younger, I lost weight, and she's interested. She says she's interested in my water, that she wants to buy a machine from me. Yeah. So I'm excited. I think this is going to be my first sale, the bishop's wife. So I invite her over, and I have these portable 1-gallon bags to fill up water, and I give it to her for free. I don't charge her nothing. No. I just want her to try the water, to be convinced that this is an awesome purchase, right? And she comes over my house, I'm gonna say, consistently every day for like a week to get her water. And then she drops off the face of the earth. And I have to chase her down to see what's going on. You were all feverish about the water, and now you're not saying anything. Why? You don't have to buy one. I'll still share it with you. Yeah, for free. For free. Just bring back the jug, okay? Yeah, just bring back the fucking jug so I don't have to buy another one. That's all. So I make her feel comfortable. She doesn't have to buy one. You know, she doesn't want to. I'll keep sharing. Yeah. So she goes on this trip to Hawaii with one of the other sisters. Wonder what they were doing in Hawaii. When she comes back, I ask her, you know, about the water because she had said it was benefiting her. And all of a sudden now she's not interested. Oh no, I don't need it. No, I'm fine. So why did you take gallons and gallons and gallons of free water and come over every fucking day? What? What? You were using it? For what? Water magic? Against me? Yeah. Fucking witches were filling up with water. My water. Water has memory, you guys. My water that comes out of my machine as it pours can read my energy signature. And it memorizes my energy signature. I am the one pouring this water. And these witches use my water with my energy signature to attack me. This was right before I left the church, by the way. They invited me to a yoga class, okay? Where I was told I could talk about my water machine. Yeah. You know, they reel us in. Oh, we're your family. We're going to support your business. Blah, 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 blah. Once they had me in their yoga class, guess what they did? They tricked me into allowing the yoga teacher to come and rub some essential oils on my ear while we were meditating in the dark. What were you doing around my ear? Snipping my hair? So you fucking witches could go do witchcraft and sorcery on me and voodoo? Yeah. See, these were the type of things that were happening right before I left the church, where I knew these fuckers were after me for something. And I knew that if Brother Missionary, with his celebrity hometown status, whatever that is, he's something important over there, or he thought. I don't want to talk about that no more. I just remembered something. I don't want to talk about it. So anyway, these bitches were using my own water against me, but it didn't work because my water has memory. And when I pour it out, you know what I tell it? That I love it. That I'm grateful. So my water's not going to work against me, you stupid idiots. So yeah, they invite me to this yoga class. You know who was at this yoga class? The head of the Relief Society. I think the local one. I don't know. They have all these fucking labels. I never memorized them. I really didn't care. Status to me means nothing. Okay? If you're not a fucking good person, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't care about your status. I don't. So this woman has a status up here in our local ward. She's like the leader. Sorry. Stretch. She's like the leader. I think the Relief Society, I could be wrong. It could be like the Young Women's. And remember that stare, that drooling stare I talk about? She was looking at me like that at the yoga class. She had this freaky smile on her. Like she couldn't wait to take a fucking bite out of me. Yeah. Fucking vampires. They're parasites. Energy vampires. That's why I was so weak. They were harvesting my energy to the point where I couldn't even breathe or walk. Can you imagine how many people were benefiting from harvesting my energy in that fucking ward? All of them. Whoever participated in their fucking rituals got a little slice of me. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. But you know what happens to people who got a little slice of me? Now they have to experience some of the nightmares that I did throughout my life. Because now they tapped into my energetic field. They wanted to be me so bad. Now they're going to have to be me. And I suffered. I did. So they're going to have to suffer. You know, when I was still at the church, they were already suffering. A brother fell out of a tree during a Christmas event. Yeah, he did, fucker. It was right after we went to his house for the meeting to learn how to shoot guns at the shooting range with the other brother. Yeah, they were partners in this business. So we met up at this brother's house, okay, to go over safety rules. Just don't kill yourself, Elsa. So this brother, this is what I think, that night we were there, they did a fucking ritual on us, okay? They did a fucking ritual while we were there. And the next day, the owner of the house fell out of a tree. Ended up in the emergency room. You know what happened to Brother Missionary? Who loves to do backflips. Yeah, he had a horrible fall. Broke his back. His child turned over in one of those quads, I think, or three-wheelers, whatever. 2 of his kids got hurt really bad, yeah. Right after he attacked me the first time. The first time. He didn't even learn from that. No. He came back for more, you guys. They all come back for more. Once they get a little taste of what my energy is capable of providing for them in their life, they get addicted. They want to keep attacking me. And the more they attack me, the more karma they accumulate. They're digging their own graves. I mentioned that I used to feed the missionary girls, the sister missionaries, the witches. Witches in training. Little witches in training, yeah. I used to feed them all the time. This one time they came over for dinner. They were acting weird. You know, they always ask, can we use your bathroom? And shit like that. Yeah, what were they grabbing from my bathroom? Hair off my brush? Toilet paper? Used toilet paper? What? You needed my DNA for something? One of the little bitches, after having dinner at my house, ended up with a horrible toothache. She couldn't get relief for it for like 3 days. She ended up having to get transferred out of there in an emergency to fix whatever was wrong with her fucking tooth. These are the repercussions that people have had for attacking me and my loved ones, okay? And I'm just telling you this so that if you're considering that, walk away while you still can. Before you fuck up your lineage, because these people, they're poor kids, you guys. Their kids are cursed. Their kids are going to have to battle throughout their lives now. They will not have peace in their life because of the choices, the greedy fucking choices that their parents made to attack innocent people instead of just doing the work like the rest of us. Yeah, working your ass off like the rest of us, okay? Carry your own fucking weight. Heal all your fucking childhood wounds so you're not psychotic anymore. I don't know if that goes away, actually. Medication, I don't know. Maybe with medication. Did you know that Utah is the highest state to prescribe meds, antidepressant meds? I wonder why. Why is everybody on antidepressants in Utah? Why? Oh, they're easier to control and manipulate. Yeah, if you numb people out, you're numbing out their intuition. The intuition that tells them that there's red flags, that they need to be careful about certain people that come into their lives. Yeah. Like the Mormons. Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to warn people again. You know, the scriptures are there to warn us. They talk about things that God does not want us involved in. Sodomy, I talk about that. He also says, do not touch my anointed. Some of us are born anointed. We are anointed with a higher frequency than others, okay? And we can lose that. It's all free will, okay? It's all free will. If I had chosen to go left instead of right, I could have lost my anointing. But because I didn't, and I stayed, I stayed obedient and as righteous as possible, and I lived out of the space in my heart, I was able to keep my high frequency. Yeah. So those of us with a high frequency that are still here have an important mission, okay? Some of us just have to exist so that we can balance out the lower frequencies in the area. It's all energy, you guys, and it's all balance, the yin and the yang. So I think I'm the yang. Maybe I'm the yin. But those of us like me, we're here to call on judgment. You know why? Because judgment brings justice. And you know what justice brings? It brings balance. And that's what our world is missing, balance. So people like me are protected, because without us, this world would just keep going downhill. There'd be no balance. And we live in a binary world, right? There has to be dark. There has to be light. So those of us with the light are highly protected. And we're here just like bait, really, to tempt the evil, to try and hurt us, take advantage of us, lie to us. God uses us as bait. But he protects us. He does. And if we get hurt in any way, it's only to benefit us in the end. It is. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go. The sun's going down. I want to go for a walk. Yeah. Sorry. I know who's talking to. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah. Bye. Bye, you guys.